Tonight, the investigation into a deadly shooting at Stewartville High School is continuing. The Olmsted County Sheriff's Office says one person is dead and a student is in critical condition following the shooting in the Stewartville High School parking lot. It happened just after 5 o'clock this morning when the wrestling team's 40 students and coaches were getting ready to depart for a varsity invitation in Grand Forks, North Dakota. The Olmsted County Sheriff's Office believes a man shot the student, then took his own life. Stewartville Assembly of God Church has set up a space in its basement for community members to gather and decompress after what happened.
I want it to be a space for people to feel their feelings and get them out there and be raw with each other in the community. We're here praying for people. We're here thinking about people. We've been praying for Stewartville and all the families involved all day. People should just know that people care.
The student who was shot has undergone surgery and he is in critical but stable condition. Right now, the relationship between the student and the man found dead remains unknown. Law enforcement is expected to release more information during a press conference on Monday morning. The district says it will be providing care and support for members of the school community who may have been affected by this over the weekend and when school resumes on Monday. Rochester Public Schools tonight is reassuring families after the shooting. In a letter to RPS families, Superintendent Dr. Ken Packel says law enforcement informed them about the incident early this morning. He says, quote, "We took immediate steps to ensure that the extensive security protocols that we have in place for all Rochester Public Schools buildings and grounds were fully in place. We work closely and intensely with law enforcement to prepare for any situation that could pose a threat to our schools, including situations like the one that occurred in Stewartville today." Dr. Packel said the district decided not to cancel school because it may have sent a message that Rochester schools were under threat, and thousands of RPS parents may not have been able to immediately leave work to care for young kids. School counselors and mental health staff are available to support students. Rochester Mayor Kim Norton is also speaking out about the shooting. In a post on Facebook, she said, quote, "Our hearts break for the Stewartville community and those affected by this tragic event." Minnesota Governor Tim Walz echoed a similar message, saying, quote, "My heart is with the Stewartville community after a horrifying shooting this morning. I'm glad to hear that the injured student is in stable condition, and I'm grateful to the students, coaches, and first responders for their swift action." Republican Senator Carla Nelson is also speaking out, saying, quote, "My heart is with the Stewartville community. What happened is tragic. My prayers are especially with the student who is fighting through surgery with their family and with the families, classmates, coaches, and teachers as they grieve from this unimaginable shock and pain." Meanwhile, the DFL Minnesota Legislative Rochester delegation also released a statement saying, quote, "This is yet another chilling example of the threat our students feel every single day. High schoolers should be focused on things like exams and how they're going to spend winter break, not what to do in an active shooter situation. Our hearts are with the student who was injured and their family as they experience the unimaginable. We stand ready as legislators to pass common sense gun legislation that research has shown will curb gun violence in Minnesota."